or their times interest earned just over 5. So as we saw with their short-term liabilities, they were going to have trouble paying that off. But with their long-term, they're not in nearly as bad a shape, so the short-term shouldn't be a problem. Their times interest earned is about 5. That's usually what banks look at, because all banks really care about is that you can keep paying off the interest. They'll keep loaning you money as long as you can pay off the interest. And when you're making 5 times your interest expense, they will be more willing to keep loaning you money, which is, as we're going to see, not the case with GM. Currently, GM has a debt ratio of 1.25, which means for every $4 of assets, they have $5 of liabilities. And that's resulting, obviously, in negative equity. Their times interest earned is over -1, which, since they have a net loss, obviously it was going to be negative. But they're close to $80 billion away from being able to cover their interest expense by getting their net loss into a net profit. So they are not even close to being able to do that. And obviously banks are not going to want to loan them money because of their inability to pay off interest. And the banks that will loan them money are obviously going to charge a high interest rate compared to like what Toyota would get. Summary about the financials. Toyota is obviously zooming past GM, as you can see by their profitability. In 2005, GM reported almost twice as many assets and liabilities as Toyota because just the numbers were, it was almost twice as much. GM was just a bigger company. In 2006, GM downsized by quite a bit, and it actually helped them for a short time. Their net loss wasn't as large in 2006, but then in 2007 they had just as many problems, and their net loss was even higher than it was in 2005. And now in 2007, Toyota reported almost twice as many assets as liabilities. So obviously Toyota is growing at a rapid pace and GM is downsizing. So for the future, Toyota looks like they're doing a lot better.